Hello everyone, my name is Evan Preston from EMFX.
My name is Jake Parrish from EMFX, and this is This Week in Geek. You know, it's that weekly internet news show where we talk about everything video games, movies, comics, pop culture, essentially anything that comes to our mind. What's the most important news that week? And oh my goodness, we have a huge week for you this week, just like this last week, but I would say even more news. We've got some crazy stuff, and we're going to jump right into it. Last week we covered GTA 6 getting not canceled, getting moved back, and it's been a real bummer, but
well, this week we got trailer number 2.
that's right. And
it's good.
Yeah.
It is very good.
It's really good.
I'm a big GTA fan. I've loved this series for a long time, and I've been one of those annoying people who's just been crawled up in a corner wondering where the heck is trailer 2? Where's anything?
Yeah.
Where's
in 2 years? It came out in 2023. Radio silent, classic Rockstar.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable how bad they treat their fans, man. But
this
is how they can get away with it.
They're one of the only devs that can go 2 whole years with nothing and still have so much hype. Listen, guys, trailer 2 dropped and they already have over 90 million views.
That's unbelievable. That's ridiculous numbers. The Weeknd doesn't do that numbers. Kanye West in 2009 didn't do those numbers.
It's insane. But if you watch this trailer, you'll understand why. It looks amazing, and this time they are actually, they're moving towards showing us a little bit about the story between Jason and Lucia, and it looks really good. The character models look banger. It's
the visual fidelity from GTA 5 to GTA 6 is unbelievable. Yeah. This is the new console generation. That is what it's supposed to look like.
100%.
Not a lot of devs have realized that. I'm playing games. I'm like, this looks like it came out in 2019, boss. But this game, it looks like what I wanted a PS5 visuals to look like. And guess what it was filmed on? It was recorded on PS5. Base PS5. That's ridiculous. Not even a Pro. I think that's why Rockstar is different, because they do stuff like this. This is why they can be so quiet, because they can have a massive trailer that shows a beautiful visual game from PS5 with gameplay, with cutscene. It's like, yeah, we know you made your way forever. Yeah, we're lame. Check this out. No other company can do this.
Yeah.
So be quiet and give us till May. That's pretty much what they do.
Yeah, we were upset with the delay.
I wasn't happy, but now, you know what? He's got to cook. The chef has to cook in the kitchen, so I'm going to let Rockstar cook. Speaking of video games, let's talk EA. EA's had a rough couple of years, and I was really worried with the trend in gaming to increase the price on everything that we were going to see. Assassin's Creed, the next Assassin's Creed cost $800. But actually, we're looking at CEO Andrew Wilson is hard committing to limiting the cost of games, to capping it here. And here's a direct quote. In terms of pricing power, our business is very different today than it was even 10 years ago. In a world where everything we did 10 years ago was about selling shiny discs in plastic boxes and real shelves, well, it's still a part of our business. It's a significantly smaller part of our business. And now we have pricing representing everything from free-to-play all the way to deluxe editions and beyond. From a guidance perspective, we have reflected no change in our current pricing strategy at this point, added CFO. Oh no, I lost the link. That is CFO Stuart Canfield.
All right.
I gotta say, I'm surprised.
I am too.
I'm surprised.
We talked last week about the 300 to 400 employee loss at that company.
Yeah.
And so you would almost think they would do the opposite approach.
Yeah,
right?
They would ramp up
increase sales or increased cost of games to offset, that loss in just company.
But no, they're hard committing, and it seems like from the words of their CEO, they're really trying to commit back to the player, back to providing value, and they're recognizing that things are getting really expensive. And I appreciate them also for recognizing the changing landscape of gaming with, deluxe passes and free-to-play stuff and premium models. I think they're recognizing that even charging $60 is a steep cost for stuff where you're going to have to buy in more microtransactions.
Yeah. All right. And, another one of those things we talked about last week was Marvel's Thunderbolts. And I actually got the chance to go see it. It's very good if you haven't already seen it. And, it's people are talking, yeah, it's good. It's a good Marvel movie, but it's also just a good movie.
Sweet.
It's a good movie to go out and watch, and it's fun, right? You don't have some of these big heroes in this movie, right? You don't have Iron Man, Captain America, all these guys. You have some of the lesser characters, right? You have, Yelena, which was a character from the Black Widow movie, not even the main character. You have a lot of these kind of anti-hero back.
It's a very gray cast. It's a very
Yeah,
morbid gray cast.
exactly, and it shows these characters in such a good light. It's fun, it's humor, there's some emotional moments, right? It's like it's what you want from these kinds of movies, and they do a really good job, but one of the interesting things is some of the cast members have actually been going down. Bucky Barnes, himself actually started taking down some of the posters and replacing them with uh, the title that actually says "The New Avengers." And if you haven't watched the movie yet,
The asterisk.
well, yeah, exactly. You're gonna have to go watch the movie. You'll find out what it's all about. It's a good time.
So wait, so they rebranded the film into the New Avengers, the already existing film.
Yeah, if you look up
Huh.
The New Avengers, the Thunderbolts movie will pop up, and it's an interesting thing. So,
Huh.
but yeah, so you'll if you do it, on your phone or something.
That's
But
interesting.
it is interesting. It's very cool. It's a good movie. It's a good time.
That's awesome. I'm glad it turns out that it was actually a pretty good time. I was a little worried. I'm a little worried about the MCU,
Oh,
but if
me
they can
too.
keep this momentum up, I mean, Fantastic Four also looks killer.
It
If
does.
there's a way to get me to care, it's to make the Fantastic Four into a movie. I love the Fantastic
Yeah.
Four. Quick one here, but I'm excited about this. Fortnite is returning to the App Store after the lawsuit victory from Apple. And furthermore, it seems like Apple is no longer going to have a 30% cut of all in-app purchases.
Oh, wow.
Because for a long time, they had this massive cut of these in-app purchases that can get them all this money. But it seems that Judge Yvonne Gonzalez Rogers has ruled that Apple was in willful violation of an injunction meant to stop the company from stifling competition in the App Store. So now Fortnite is back, baby. And I'm an unabashed Fortnite fan. I don't care. It is one of the best games that was released in the last couple of years, and the value is ridiculous. And let's talk about, like, if you want to talk about pop culture crossover,
Oh yeah.
Fortnite
No,
is number
no
one.
kidding.
And another thing about Fortnite, last thing I'll say about Fortnite for this episode, because we can go the whole episode about Fortnite. I got problems with it. Is all the skin designs are so good. Every character that gets released is their best design. I can't believe it, and I'm really excited. I'm gonna be able to play it on my phone whenever I want. And it's also just a big stick it to the man of Apple. Let your fans play Fortnite. Come on,
Let us play.
let's play 2025.
So, one of the more unfortunate and scary things, if you're an EMFX fan, if you're a follower here on the channel, we love Batman.
Oh yeah,
I mean, we're a Bat family extension over
pretty
here.
much. Like seriously,
And
it's our Bat cave.
yeah, it really is. But one of the things that we've all been kind of wondering, like, what's the update on the Batman 2?
Where is it?
Where is it? Well, we have some maybe concerning news. Take this with a grain of salt. We have, and we want you to as well. But Matt Reeves is reportedly no longer to direct the film. Let's see. So, quote here, the latest issue of the trade publication states that Matt Reeves is still on board with the Batman Part 2 as a script writer, but he's no longer listed as the director. It also states that filming is now set to commence in March 2026, as opposed to by the end of this year. So yeah, it's not looking good.
That
I
quote
mean,
from Sean P. Ani, excuse me, from BatmanNews.com. Great website for Batman News, by the way, because as you can tell by the name. But this is serious.
yeah, it's bad.
This Production Weekly is the one place that really you're not going to get like rumors.
Yeah.
It's going to be pretty concrete. This could be a clerical error,
Hey, but we've heard the rumors with Matt Reeves
yeah.
in this project for quite some time. I
And
mean, the fact
hasn't
that
gotten off the ground
it
yet.
hasn't been off the ground, it hasn't started, filming. So this, it's
It's not looking
getting
good.
it's not looking good. It's getting concerning.
Yeah.
And I mean, what is Robert Pattinson, like 40 now? Like how old is
I'd
he?
say he's probably 35, 36.
Well, he's supposed to be playing like a 26-year-old.
Yeah.
So it's looking.
Which is a shame because he's probably one of my favorites. He might be my favorite.
Oh,
I think
he's
really
good. He's good.
I feel bad for the guy. He totally got underused in this part, but he's off to bigger and better things.
We'll see. I mean, yeah, I loved him as Batman. I wish we could see him again, but
Hopefully we can. Hopefully this is just a rumor, or we can find another director that's gonna be really, really good. But I don't know. Matt Reeves is such a vision.
yeah. All right.
Subject change, lighter, seemingly more happy. Gears of War Reloaded, a remaster of the original Gears of War game, is coming to Xbox, just no surprise. PC, which is no surprise if you've kept up with Microsoft recently, and PlayStation 5. That's a surprise.
Yeah.
Gears has been one of the most iconic Xbox franchises since it came out on the 360. If you wanted Gears of War, you bought an Xbox. If you wanted
Yeah,
to rip
I know.
those things with the chainsaw gun, you bought an Xbox. Now I don't have to buy an Xbox to play Gears. What is going on? Is this the end of the exclusive era?
We've talked about it, right? I mean, last week we talked about it being the end of the Xbox, right? And this is just one more nail on the coffin.
This is pretty brutal if you're on Team Xbox here and you want something to convince people to buy the system.
Yeah, it's not looking good, but it's looking great for PS5.
I'm sitting pretty over here. I could finally, get the value of playing a remastered Gears, which Gears is awesome. What a fun game. Quick news here. Just gonna say it. Oblivion, third best-selling game of 2025.
Oh my gosh. I bought it, right?
Yeah.
I bought it the day it was announced. So, I mean, Oblivion, for those of you who don't know, was the game that came out right before Skyrim. Bethesda, they remastered the game. It's almost a remake, really, because animations are different. I mean, it's not just
They added
the game
sprinting to
yeah, they added sprinting, so
it borders
gameplay
on
mechanics. Yeah, and it's not just a visual overhaul. There's a skill progression that's a little different. So just a bunch of different cool things that.
And I think this is really cool because it totally bucks the trend of hype.
Yeah.
Because we've seen the game developers, the only thing they know how to do to get people to buy is to endlessly build hype. Bethesda here has said, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to shadow drop a fully released, very good video game, and people are going to buy it because people want fully released, very good video games. That's all they care about. No pomp, no circumstance. And I'm not the guy to shout out Bethesda, man. I did not like Starfield. It was not a good game. But they got it on this one. And hopefully this is a sign of better things to come.
So another fun little tidbit. The Golden Globes is now introducing the best podcast category at the Golden Globes. So, we're a brand new podcast.
I'm thinking we're shooing. I'm thinking it's shooing. Really, personally, I'm thinking us at the Globes.
Yeah, man.
But that's really cool. That's
cool.
A shift.
Yeah, it is for sure, and it's an exciting one. So, we'll see what podcasts are awarded.
Yeah, I think it's totally shift. You're going to the Fuel Auditory. That's awesome, man. Hopefully we'll see what we get. Quick thing from Bandai Namco. It's just insane.
Yeah.
Bandai Namco is reporting this quarter a 995% profit increase, which is interesting because they just cut a bunch of devs. So it seems that they're really in the middle of a restructuring period.
Yeah.
And that has allowed them to focus on raking in tons of money. Because we got $3 billion in sales. That's a lot of that is due to Elden Ring, and a lot of that is due to the new Dragon Ball game. But yeah, good time to be a member of Bandai Namco's board of directors, and a bad time to be one of the 400 devs that let loose.
Good for them.
What else? Let's end the podcast on a slightly sour, confusing note, like a bad martini.
Talking about the Gollum movie?
I am talking about the Gollum.
All right. Well, yeah. So Gollum will officially be returning to the big screen in Christmas 2027. So, for whatever reason, we are getting a Gollum movie. The director is Andy Serkis, which
very talented visual actor.
Yeah,
one of the best if you need the guy to play a monkey.
right.
Directing?
I don't know about director. I don't know. Hey, let's
direct-
give him a shot.
I did. It's called Venom: Let There Be Carnage, and it was really bad.
Oh.
And then they did Mogwai: Legend of the Jungle, which also wasn't great.
Yeah. All right. Well, not looking good.
But he's in the Gollum mindset, so really,
we'll see.
we'll see. I don't know.
I mean, didn't they make a game?
They did make a Gollum video game. They did.
It wasn't good, right?
2 years ago, maybe a year ago. I don't know. Time's a flat circle, and the Gollum video game rules above all. Because it was so bad for like 4 months, it was a meme in the game circle about how bad it was. Especially if you're in like the game commentary circle, you dunking on that game all the time. Especially the emote pack, the Gollum emote pack.
Yeah, weird times.
Weird times, but
hey, we have GTA 6 trailer
GTA 6
too.
to look forward to. Bandai Namco is having a good time. Oblivion, ain't got nothing else to do. Buy Oblivion. Pretty good. I would say pretty good week overall, and I think we can wrap it up here.
Yep.
Yeah. But this has been This Week in Geek. I'm Jake Parrish.
I'm Evan Preston.
And thanks for sticking around. We hope you have a great rest of your week, and
We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.